In this modern era, technology has grown so rapid and so fast that it reached a lot of sectors such as education sectors. In education sectors, we call this technology as online learning or online education. This online education has been popular since the pandemic in 2020, which at that time all schools has been closed and all of the students moved to online classes. But after the pandemic itself, the online classes still exist and still helps many education sectors as in elementary school, high school, and university itself, and used for many purposes. So, today's motion is this house supports permanent move to online tertiary education, and I really support this motion. Why? Because it has a lot of benefits. But before we go to the benefits, we have to know the definition of the motion itself. So, I would go first to online education. So, what is online education? Okay, so online education, it's basically an education, but we don't have to meet face to face. We could use online media learning such as Google Meet, Google Classroom, Zoom, and anything else available on the internet. So, and next one is tertiary education. So, tertiary education is basically the next level of education, which is the secondary education which is high school. So, we could say that tertiary education is university. So, let's go to the benefits. So, we see that the motion said we have to permanent move to online tertiary education. So it means there would not be any offline classes, so all of them will be online, and it could create a lot of benefits. The first of all is the comfortability for students, because by making this online education, students could learn anywhere they want, anytime they want, without they have to worry that they miss their classes. Because right now at offline classes, some students could not attend their classes because they have another activities to do that more important than their classes. So sometimes they have to miss their classes, they got left out, so they could not reach their potential. But by making this online tertiary education, students could follow their learning anywhere they want, anytime they want, without they have to worry they will miss out or left out of their classes. And other than comfortability, it's also could create flexibility for some students, because we could see that in university or tertiary education, the schedule it's not the same like we used to have in high school or elementary school, which you can say it's 9 to 5. And in tertiary education or university itself, the schedule depends on what classes that you take. So it could be at the morning, it could be at the afternoon, evening, or even at night. And that schedule, sometimes students cannot attend their classes because of that schedule. So by having this online tertiary education, students don't have to worry about the time, about the schedule they have to attend their classes, because they could attend their classes anywhere and anytime they want. We can take an example. Some students could not attend their classes because they have to work, because they have side jobs. Okay, a lot of university students have side jobs to help them to fund their college tuition or fund their family. So by still having these offline classes, they will have a dilemma. Sometimes their side jobs clashes with their classes, so they have to pick one. Either they have to work their side jobs that fund their college tuition, or they have to go to their classes which they paid for. So it could create that dilemma. But with these online classes, there would not be any other dilemmas like that, because you can go to any classes anytime and anywhere you want. Next one, we could go to economic sector. Right now, in offline classes like we have right now, it costs a lot, because university is not cheap, it's expensive, and there's also many costs that you have to pay, like building costs, class costs, or cleaning costs. There's a lot of add-ons you have to pay if you attend offline classes. that it could create, like, some students could not afford that because it's too expensive. So it could create a very bad situation right there. So by having this online education, right, it would not be free, but at least it's a lot cheaper than offline classes, because in online classes you don't have to pay for building costs, you don't have to pay for any other add-ons that you used to pay when you attend offline classes. When you attend online classes, you use your own resources. You have your own resources that you don't have to pay any other add-ons that university give to you. Okay, so some students that at first can afford this tertiary education because of their economic issues or something else, they could finally join this tertiary education and pursue their education for creating future leaders. And last one is students could have online based knowledge. Okay, what I mean here is online education means that you have to use, just like I said, like media from the internet, like Google Meet, Zoom, or any other media that's available on the internet, or right now is AI or ChatGPT that you could see. Yeah, by having this online education, they could learn how to operate online system that could be useful for future purposes, because in recent years a lot of companies have been digitalized their own working area to be more digital, to be more online. They even use AI and robots to replace people that don't understand how to use this online things. So by having this online education already used when they still in university, when they got their jobs, they would not be surprised. They could control their jobs and they would not get replaced by AI or robots, because they already know how to do it in the university first before they go to their jobs. So to close my arguments, I say that I support this motion by permanent move to online tertiary education, because it has a lot of benefits such as the flexibility, the comfortability, the lower cost, and the online based knowledge, and all of them could help to create more and more education that could help more people and students out there that want to pursue their education further. So that's it. Thank you.